SCSC. Na ye bi SCSC ya na ehu no o ni akọ chade wi a tu sam. Isa say actually betina ase ni ahwe de sa atoyentem ba no yenye. Anu fi ho a atoyentem de e accident e betima si. Esi a se ne ebeye a within a shortest period no ye betimi address sa atoyentem no esi ye. And say fire service ebe ha ade esi ye within they will reach here, they will call the track. Obi also be an indusu, Obi also Nana Jan and Sri Abraham.
Mototo Srabain there. Yenyum za esi ewo Ghana ni baby P. Na enyum there. Asam so at one chimisi wo baby no. Aban etum eyisika 250 million ozabonwa za yesanye de za esiwo edumi aban o make sure the contingency fund when yisika wom ena abrunsani ya asui entampeyara ya tutu sraben onkai ehawa yen egwezifu wowom na aban mbaye wonmboa. I take this opportunity to make a humble plea to the government of Ghana that looking at the effects of the situation we find here, obviously the traders are suffering. We know the commitment government made in some other areas. We urge on government to take funds from the contingency fund and immediately and without delay come to the rescue of the suffering traders of Edum.
Blue Light.
I know that those here at Blue Light, I believe that within a year, if government is indeed committed to constructing these stores, government will be able to do it. Sesia yadinda sene yadibama munyina se mwetumi aba ebechiaye na mudi enije ehyiaye mwasam no yewie kan parliament ebiewa yabeka nwasam wa parliament make sure say enhyehyɛ ese aban no eye edeboa edwadifo no sanhyehyɛ no aban aye de aboa mo executive yasramo the abbey munche no omo ahwere musika no emboa mo de beboa mo fa mboa mo na ye hye mo bo yen MP before ye wo parliament we ye just the beginning ye be say akaka yen sade na se emboa bi ba ye be say di aba bio ye MP owa ha eye lawyer obri ye boa oye me classmate mene na call law school ekosua ade na me hye ne bo se oha we no enye ono kwa ne how because ahanum traders no enye no constituency nko o menim se win before edidwa wa ha menim se enkrafo didwa wa ha menim se sremu for edidwa wa ha enti dia atomo no atoga na nyina yenja mo etire yabeka mo ho na yaboa na mo nso makoma atomo yem yade nyame sidama no se anu fiwa asida etosi bio yade bema yewra e di asidama no se anu fiwa asida etosi bio yade bema yewra afanyo marking gasi in fact anu kwa de owa na waka eni pa no kro owa na waka yewra nyakopon so nyakopon o nsiamo pa yewra sube ampedia me hu de me kan kira no acha cha nda anya be to sube edu ya wode abaha na kira se ye yesu no yesu no e ya ono so nisu anu da nchan ya empanifo kasia besran
obi a baba say bia so no o mai sika no mai cement say yamfanya adwuma no na ye wura ka say anwanse no ponsa ne nsem we de anwanse wa ponsa ne nsem na nwanse no na mu ankasa ene wade ho yen ponsa ne nsem no bia ebia
Baumia, on one cassette to the Nabaha, one man and Sapai, or my 200,000. Baumia, on one cassette to the Nabaha, one man and Sapai, or my 200,000 Ghana cities. Or catch I see a Patenka, and which you know, Obaha, or brain a roofing sheet. Yeah, a cost of 310,000 Ghana cities. And net more brain 200,000 cities. Make a MPP party no quoting in a Sika, and a dear Chedia, Modia brain 800,000 Ghana cities. Say, yeah, can't and a half. Enipa aye kantamanto moa yentimi nka na yenyi MPP party every abafunu bebre ni nyina eyi ni so se de obi aba ha ye ka ne waye no eno so ne ye ka ne MPP aban aye amayen Ghana man ni nyina beboaboa obi aba ye ka ne se ya enti ye ka ade ato mpanimfo anim se ye ne so papa se mususu mo anyi emu na mahuru se ampa kantamanto yesu ka Ghana ho bi na atore ntima to yen na ene MP4 moyi mu botom sika 200,000 ade beboa kantamanto edwadie ene ne mpuntuo yadamase otumfo nyankopon onhyamo na ne ye ka ne se edwama no ene social media ntibie ne ho esie nyame ya adoma ya woda bo na wo ha ni obi amra esemtrofo mo nyina amomra na ye hu se sebe mpanimfo se ye de akura ene ye wakura ne mum ye wakura kronkron ya wada bebu akontan pefe enti MP sai mo ba ya osahene edama no ona bo no dompre eka ho ye maame afia akoto ya damase pa ya wa ba ho ya
aban bahwe na wabo won na wetu nwenya won asom ya tutu sre to aban bahwe na wabo won na wetu nwenya won asom ya tutu sre companies so amagigi hon loan wabo won de tembre wonyim za ato honi interest na za oda ho no wona wo bo hon bosia no so wo bohwe na we yi interest no do na mo so matum mo aja ho nti o chame mon komo no wa ha mazrefa ye nua Jerry Ahmed on no ye wager nkomo ye oye 200,000 ye bibi kakra ahen mighty minority caucus enka no 2 billion yazrefa ye nua Jerry Ahmed no do na yazamon ye hye won bode kwa ye koi ye guda ye yakaka yen sazi se adom ya adom na yakaka yen sazi bio na bibi san bebio a yabasa na yaba na yazababo ho matoto san ihe nyinara ye wo Ghana empanyimfo se kusinyin na obo edwe sawambo na so oberebo a wo ye ya na onye ye enti mesre sesi a aban a owodo na ye nyina ye somaben Ghana yama mbranye adwuma mayenye basa nya na yezigwa yekoye ba yen taxes oyede yetua yen azoyede ye na asomdwe ba Ghana wo mayenye na asomdwe mbra Ghana na nya yen tena de yefunu kro ni yemba say ye CPP nyo eye NDC nyo eye MPP nyo yen nyina ye yazokor na mamanka da masami na MPP fa wo ha wo tem no wonfa so
now abase ensi gina ye bia we let we om se ensi gina ye om de foforo abase ensi gina ye bia na emom yentumi ntukokom yenti yentumi ntumu no se ye wo committee bia e no producer price review committee ye nyante ye na ye board of directors so yentumi so antie ye na enuanom enye no kre wofa niema nan a omo aka no ye di kan no ene se operational challenges and na me bisa say operational challenges na no na dia hin me on beto ye na o ye bibi foforo ana e bisa me ma ye adwuma kokko board ho emfie aduasa enan enti 34 years enti minnim adwuma e wo ho enti na me bisa o mo ne say mo ba ye mo ye bibi foforo a Ghana fo ennimu ana ene mo ma ye hu esa mo ye bibi sonko eno enti montimi nto akuafo ebo no mu a monka nkire ye nyanti bibi asa ena omusaka say financial implications na meba eno so ekire ena afi omuka say board of directors anyhow na ye wo committee bi a omo na edikoko ebo ne ba e friend producer price review committee PPRC na ena meka say yewura obeye chief executive ya fe no oba foforo ntimi de becha no ena ne obeye public affairs director nso mate sɛ afei no nso ɔba foforɔ nso mede bɛkyɛ no na mmom yɛwura kotu ate deɛ ɔyɛ nipa dadaa ɛna yɛwura Francis Maaso so ɛyɛ nipa dadaa ɔmo nim sɛ producer price review committee no ɛyɛ standing committee ɛnyɛ committee bi a yɛkɔte ɛwɔ hɔ mmerɛ biara yɛde wɔ dɛm hɔ a yɛkasa yi committee no ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ sector minister no ɔno ɛna ɛyɛ chairman ɛna akuafoɔ ɛwɔ rep ɛwɔ so Bank of Ghana governor no ɔyɛ member ɔno wantumi ankɔ a na ɔsoma wɔ bi akɔsi nanan mu maka akuafoɔ deɛ ɛna holiest ɔmo twe kokoo no ɔmo wɔ mo si anan mu wɔ mu ɛna ɛwɔ sinaa o aba sɛ
nyini nyina mfio nenka ufi wae ko no so ode fa ke nyini nyina mfio nenka ufi wae ko no so ode fa Grace Baptist so no esane akwae ko na nso ne cars ne keta efifio no efie ho nyina yin mfio koka gata na ewo ho na atoki pa no nke fie wo nyina yin nyina efio obi ba na okosante ne ho na ofa ti se obi kosante ne efie ho sa ense na emfata eti yentu ano yeyi anu wia yenwie ye me ti se fi kofo no chi round about ebe fa zu ani ho kopie adehima ho nyina ayefia o se yi nyina adefia anumu no ana mi gyina na masrem se mommo da ro na mommo ame e free first me ekọ no wo na ntwe wo ye na ntwe okumase ba bia opese o ye ni bia wala roma koso ye no na ya no wakasa kire wo na ntwe no sema ma ne ntrahye e ma ke me fo asasim e be se so ba be wura ke me asasim e free first me no ekwa ye china ye ba koma prison for central prisons no mo de anu aduane no mo de adi enti wo mpese wo na ntwe ebe boa ye am ye fidi ye prison for na wama wo na ntwe no watena fie ana se so wura assembly fufu bi a no aka chi se woni nam ho a be ma no ma kiyeme ba bi ha adwen pa ne se we airport fefefe bi mi se mo oba o se okosante no e free airport fi o de chem so me 5 na kona wo hwe foma na ntwe no de o maye okwan mu no enye kra eti ye ntimi hwe sa situation no e ma ne enkoso eti wo na ntwe a first make on e ma ne ma kiyeme baby a ehu na a ye be chi no ye de ma prison for e de aye aduane da bonkum ba ku da fifi ne mo mfimfin no o mo de ade abesi wo mo ton ade no ye nka no obi en free o na no me ma na wotwe efiti na akoka wu kwada na e da ye nim no Easter chi no saa wu kwada ni twema obi a woto wo hye mfimfin bia wo ya ade wo ton ade ana wo di dwa ho no mempre omo wa nchen me ba so menya ma so sesi a eti mfimfin bia ne de obi en free o hello fm ani mo mfimfin o ni nyina obi a wo kwan mfimfin bia wo free o ebi makoto tie rim car rim eno mo de dade asisi so ena esi asphalt so car kwam eno mo ton ade eno so me mo na otwi no fi ne se obi a wo dade a car rim a wo dis esi car kwan ko ta so asphalt so nkwa na wo ton ade a wo ankasa pe ba bi na fafa se wa mpe ba bi amfa na otwi menu twama me nka hwe wo be kofi anajo be ba no na tie bia ni rim bia ni adu na yeyi omomo kwan mfimfini free o na omo so omo de rim abesi kwan so ton ade no so ya clear omo nyina e de free o ti ma de sede a me de tu manim no enie na ma de ba ko a mfimfini no free a na media fo no bisa e fa na do moko mesi mini ba bia me do moko ade a obi ya enye no so a e de ha beba ekwan mu no obi amfa ma no se me ma ba bia e na me tu afiri wa me pepa bi di wako na wa de mra hye wonsam begina ba bia eni kwan se wo ye udi madi a e me bisa me se wo nya ba bia afu ko kwan de arobes no so beba muzi enja arobi mu de ekwan won so ye na eti amra nti ekwan ni finfi de me ni ba bia mu de moko me ne mpafo edi nkomo ye be ye sala market so adwuma but ye nya nwie ya eno nche se fa mra hye wonsam na be gina kwan finfi ka kwam na fa rem beto ti mesre mini ba bia mo de omoko na emom omfio ye me di twato me meye sem ko fa police fo aba beje gina ho na me se ko wa anko na mama police a chew no do ko police station na wa pe kwan bia bedu nkomo na wa san ba na wa ba begina ho na wa san ba beto ade no ekosi nko no gina kwatia menye
amade hye mamu nyina adwo eba Kessben television eso ene eye ebanada edu banada nyumresi na nwotweba na ya tsase de amanyosem dwumedie na ede brewo dwumedie ya to ni adwenkyere we eye dwumedie ma okwan ma sede kemem kebemu mutie no nso tie na wotimi ekyere badwen ebi April furuso bsme da etoso dunum ewa fimpimi no ne edununum na ekyie ya trase nondu ne be soro nkunya so yaba ofie no nwem kan ba bia wo bia ene ni nkomo ewa Kessben television so Kessben TV or multi TV decoder na so esa wo DSTV channel 364 Gold TV channel 121 Facebook live Kessben television na fe Kessben TV plus so digital television so a ubenya so ewo ho meden ede Kofi Appiah malabia ya enebo wichidom ya som free sabroy ekobo nundu a ebe sori dwumede eso ye wonsem pie be di ho enkomo enne ebe kasa ede afa semu ana wotie fa honorable ofori agema buade opani a omampani edna beto Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly ano nsem wode atodwa enra the first press briefing on the central for shia no de waka samanfo atete be bia eni so omotena no on the man no eba na kase e ma obrese firi no amfiri wode a eni ebetwa o ma ebedi ho nkomo ne afi airport Kumasi kropon mu so do airport runabout a anantwie ho na manfo do manantwie komantam oso obi abeja anantwie ma Kumasi metropolis de wan na mu de eche no a near the sika to minim the command Kumasi Central Prisons for so mo fa no aduane ma prison for no benya bre na ye di ho enkomo ensmp e ka ho bi ya hwe asede to say Public Utility Regulatory Commission for omagia to say Electricity Company of Ghana and the Ghana Water Company omadwuma no ye mo kwan na ensuo ene enkane abo omo empeje mu ekakra eno so ene ye beka ho asem na edi ho nkomo nye tie won so adwenkyere boko entokwasem no ho nsem de biara yase de yekoda no a na asan apagye bio eno so yebedi ho nkomo na ebusa ya wo se de pa ene boko a kusasi for man pusi for ntem ntokwai yentimi nka ma asomdwe emada na de biara da asefoforo yete efrimu so wadwenkyere bia odbe brain ewo WhatsApp line na text line 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 so na yedi eho enkomo na ansana media wadwafo betudwa no yenhwe na yenkotie yenkohwe nsem kakra de kan abo mayor of Kumasi ne de achiro abaye atete nipa bi from water gas se omo enemra na omo mehwe na yensu agaramse fo se no omo ho ba mayen ibeka ho asem sara so no soafo a hwe na modern sem so rajo nyinapo wode atudwa asisi so hwe Ghana ha Electricity Company of Ghana omo hwe o me ana afo fem na asoko ifri bono ede ko esimament fi a Northern Electricity Company net kufo omo na som ye nkane a yede ma omo so omo nto ma manfo na omo nyi usika mfa mra no emu fa de ekwa ema na se tamale kropon mu no illegal connection manfo ye wo ho no enya agrokra yinti rajon jrapo
we are facing in the Netco area has to do with the northern sector. Indeed, when you look at the losses within the northern sector, over 50% of the losses alone is attributable to the northern sector. And within the northern sector, over 70% comes from Tamale. So it means that we're having huge losses in what you call the 8CCC losses. We've met the regional minister. We've also met all the stakeholders to let them understand that without revenue, it will be very difficult to complete projects such as this. It's been experiencing some very major challenges when it comes to the supply of power for some time now. And so the works we are doing here in terms of these new substations on completion, and the briefing I get is that they should be done within the month of June. It will lead to resilience, it will lead to system stability,
Yeah, we a John Janapo, Ninsemwa on also a kaye and a oteyeno. Asante Fest 2025, NC Medibia Akoswo. Na and also the Asante Regional Minister, Honorable Dr. Amwakwehne, and several of the two dry as of home. Yunguti on also the Waka, Jumedi, Shasia Nano Meminda, clean up exercise, Akwesi there. And the programs are accounting in ano into Musamon also or they eto ija na yankoyedim. Pemono yede and also batuja ama ohunu. Yanko na yanko sedem di kan no minority eye NPP mrashawoja for womonso ebe kumase ede sika kakra ebre edwedifo a womonsto ahye o blue light e kumase kejiti apz na afei rewesi wono na honorable Alexander Finyu Markin edi wo monimu inti on se wo mre etuja
motutu sraban de yenyum za esi ewo Ghana ni baby pi na enyim de asam so atwonchim si wo baby no aban etum eyisika 250 million ozabo won za yesranyi de za esi wo edumi aban o make sure the contingency fund we yisika won ena abronsani ya asui entampeyara ya tutu sraban onkai ehawa yen egwezifo wowom na aban mbaye wonmboa. I take this opportunity to make a humble plea to the government of Ghana that looking at the effects of the situation we find here, obviously the traders are suffering. We know the commitment government made in some other areas. We urge on government to take funds from the contingency fund and immediately and without delay come to the rescue of the suffering traders of Edum.
Blue Light.
I know that those here at Blue Light, I believe that within a year, if government is indeed committed to constructing these stores, government will be able to do it. Inti sesia yadinda sene yadibama munyina semwetumi aba ebechiaye na mudi enije ehyiaye mwasam no yewie kan parliament ebiewa yabeka nwasam wa parliament make sure say enhyehyɛ say aban no eye edeboa edwadifo no sanhyehyɛ no aban aye de aboa mo executive yasramo de abai monhwɛ no omo ahwe omo sika no emboa mo de beboa mo fa mboa mo na yɛhyɛ mo bɔ yɛn MPP for your parliament we are just the beginning yɛbɛsɛ akeka yɛn sade na sɛ mboa bi ba
we a minority ekwiketo omrashabojom led by the leader Honorable Finyu Markin Brown Kumase no de kakra bra adwedifo de yokan no yen kongo tie di Asante Fest Honorable Dr. Amwakwehne de odi atodwa efadwumedi a ebekoso yinso eho
mabame de se emrante ne maba wane timamufo aso dwumadi mu a so far aye good eno kire se ye de omo pan no mahwehwe e de ache because 6 March ana enim se bibia ni ha ni kakrum ha timi no mo tenase buzom se e de na mo hwehwe om se Easter idie minister Museum said, yeah, Namene, obviously, in Nayanka, whom near Asante Afashe, Ashanti Festival, to showcase a year near Ma, Yawa, Asante region. No being who's Ashanti, so, and 2 years to Mamuniwa, Bridge Locotina, baby, or Pesel investment, be, and I'll be at Tessa, they were in the region. Good opportunity, opening the SI investment now, and the sanitation and then city greening. And the chassis on Saturday, more money. Man, yeah, come on. Yes, sports, football, and yes, boxing. Nina, money, more someone. You better mercy. Some boy, and me, I come. And run on fashion for no dear. Now, where entire a cuckoo mama pam, Nina Kumasi, here, Santa Region, here. Now it means who has a Okoba Rufobia Cope, Atari and BB. These are sharp talents. You ever to develop them so that at the end of the day, we have a very good and robust fashion industry. And now for education. And more a manner, a Juma or more than the auditorium, which must say yes, Omunim de, no Mosiande, class 1. Now or spell it tree. Any brofo words be a panifu the mama here, Mohobachimo. A bio mohe SS4 now. Now more a lot of innovation on my yard, a be solar, a be dialysis machine among others, or Modeba Bachelor and near who and near my almost so even at the SS level they are able to do, so that we'll be able to help them. Much I have a culture. Culture, yes, I have food fair. I bet today in Yania who do a waha, Obakumasi, Obashanti, when you now pay the idea.
Right, we the Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Dr. Amwakwe, and some of the 2 Ashanti Fedmedia, Ecoson. If you could see minority, some more buy on the 2 just say a bind that no ever sono. Now, any some coaches say, Kuku bo, ya more eto, Frequia phone semo, now Kuku motobo and make your phone, and Swenny cry, also motumu, and the Omo catch that by say, oh, hey, no new boss said a bind share, boss Kukuno. Or see a ton of 6,500 baggy biano, being Pimsia and Pimsia Henumuno, or Matati Sa Banum persuaded by Yejuma. You could your official Sabra Savigny, only see minority could cut no more disasimi at all.
Oh, in Sijina Yibia, we let we almost see a Sijina. I'm the four Fraba say, in Sijina Yibia, Lemum, Yentumin took home, Yentia Yentumin to Monese. Your committee be a friend of producer price review committee. Yanti, and I am board of directors also. Yentumi so anti. Then you and Yanukre. Wofa Niaman Naya or more canon. Ye be kind and say operational challenges. And I be business operational challenges. And only the number 2 and only be before Frana. If it's a me, my age more go board and fear a Diasa and 9. For 34 years. Nti minim adwuma e wo ho. Nti na mi bi se o mo ne se mo ba ye mu ye bibi fofra Ghana fo ennimu ana. Ene mo ma ye hu. Na so mo ye bibi sonko eno nti mo ntimi nto akuafo ebo no mu a. Mo kan kire ye nyanti bibi asa. Ena o mo sa ka se financial implications na meba eno so e kire. Ena afi o mo ka se board of directors eniho na ye wo committee bi a o mo na Edikoko Eboneba, a friend of producer price review committee, PPRC. Na Enameka said, Yura, Abe chief executive, you have no other front, Timmy the channel, and Niabe public affairs director, and so Matisse, a few on Soba front, Timmy the channel. Name of Yura Kutia Tidia, or Yenipadada, and Yura Francis Masso, a Yenipadada. Omun him said, producer price review committee, a standing committee. Anya committee bia ye kote ewo ho emre bia ye de wo dem ho aye kasai committee no ewo ho eye sector minister no ono na ye chairman na akuafo ewo rep ewo so Bank of Ghana governor no oye member ono wantimi anko a no osoma wobi akosi na namu maka akuafo de na holiest
right ebusiafo ensemo atwago na watchi mu bi na yabo edi akere no my mra fie na emedi nkobadwafo ye no bidwuma na anwumre e wo ha doctor okay Dr. Chema Edmono Pompepra a lecturer Kumasi Technical University also a member of the New Patriotic Party NPP now Honorable Ambrose Amo Ashia also a former DC Upper Dentra West a member of the NDC on empany for me when semi go upon sway EBD and so and come on. Doctor, I'm sure I see so. microphone so mami but on put me there
radio domti boko fa
arabo akwaba be fine o mic no check mami here good
and I seen it be manyame
great now area hono listen aba
but listen
this is
oh yes Adwenkyere West Adwenkyere East aba
okay
Nyankopon ya adumo a ebe na da ebe assembly no be hia na omampanyi nominations a wode aba no omaji ato
na wode yante the amount for ye bi oho
eye Adwenkyere West na ene nansa meti se ebinimu akere omadwen se nipa omampanyi di aba no wonso anyi nsem fata ehwa no makane asi obi se akokọ de odi ni wura de mo ono ani baby obeda na akokọ nso ne sin woni yam Nyankopon ya adumo bi ebenada na assembly for be chire be ebefa
because enra asen central ma president nominee of 5 votes out of 21
yes ne ha adwene but the omo kanyina ni se nipa o mampanyin de ne baaye no sebi onye indigent omo ka so onye indigent de ompa kire ni se adwuma de ne be pie hoyo kire ni nti assembly members both elected any government appointees omo nyina kan mo ti wa ho se omo hia obi a sebi mislemeka oya asini ma dwen kire mi se party mpanyufo e wo NDC mu e wo central region any omo e wo national nyina no omo ne assembly members ne nananum kan omo tingwa se ne be ya president nominee no se ombe hia bio no mo atene so aba watimi enya na ohwe se ne onya ye no e wo fom no a empe bebre no ko bi nya sanke ensan fa ne mabio na mo minim adwene e wo mpanyufo tirim sesi ase ombe san me na babio anase se bio ombe san ne obi fofra aba but yempa bo nyina ne se enche bia asen central benyu obi a obi gine mammo no ahwe akiri e dia mammo ampani
ade ne bi no ye no ogiri se ye ne se ye because Ghana de so obi ko tra ba bia se ti bia o ka omo so because higher it obi ofri ha na obi fi baby kra be tra ha bibia we ni bibia wa ha ensa se ne emo
ofa me no ya adwen madwen kire me se ohwe enhihye ya edi obi se omra me ye DC no a baby anipa ni firi ni baby anipa na tena ne honkeka ho no emamusa most of the times in ka kan 1992 constitution no anko bi kwa akopre mrahye badwafie akonwa no a ene mra ne ka se emfie duwa atwam no wo so watena baby a opre no mfie numu a ewom mi hunu bia sa for DC die no enti madwene kirem se nya ade a ya ade a fa eso ani bebre na emom broni nso se all politics is local enti we no ya pantani ne bedi sa wo so se ne be ya nti ase be ya adwuma na bibia atumi aye kama so nim se enya ade ya desirable enso abato no beduru ho a eduru me bia ahemfo ni stakeholders kan monti wa ho ka se ne pa de won free hand nya ade a opesa bibi kura nipa no e bukari enso ha bia ho ne ye wo no enso ni diri na ko ye bukari anase yakubu nti anase bia mensa na ya wana bibi nti yesi ya gini tumu a enya de ebe ye madwen kire me se enso ani tumi no wo mampanyini nsem se obeyi obi na assembly no approve no aye adwuma e de aboa bebia wo no
gracias doc wo bibi kakraka fa sa the CCC we pewe ya cause how do you say
no, I mean it's that I mean so abambia no e change answer omo teacher no person omo erem ya na part for no say appointment time enti no bi a waye adwuma o grassroots kakra bia man for a brand show omo CV aside that almost omo call primary sir omo nya no opportunities omo be room enti no eduru ho no ya na nya easy na mom ni nyina no number 1 the prerogative of the president I mean no
to meaning na on the ko wie ne so
na usually ya na we consultations kakra first from party people info na party no kro omo ekan ho ansana nananom ne other stakeholders enti ya na usually emra abonte no na I mean ya na nsem sheda anyhow but I didn't hear this time nsem about who be brain no and they said the interest amount for me aban very very high aside that lobbying so e cost no e stronko So only akoro one try enwuram at this time no bonwa ka ko ya sem chama
yet ti abete na cha ranya utrate
very good ntiama sese de tensions wo pa ni ya we say o man so no enwuma no no so be brisa enti binum so hu say it's an avenue to
also get something to do,
get job. So anye bia a man for say udi this na emu yepa
emu ye honorable I see the emu yepa
na obama ma dwen say emu ye za e bi atiti wo say o fa ntina me man konkura bio me yemfie na nka bia betimi asa yemfie na aka
ba we say that bi
ba me yemfie na we ya na me ma me nsa so say Ebenezer de nyame de me abedu e ba DC de ahaya na magina me pe bibi foforo enti anya dwuma ya ahogono sa.
To be very honest with you, obi have na din common say MC DC piano o catch us say woman opportunity na
yes
mo ameni o ma din common penifo a because omo hu no say I say join we are to at least we be big crowd omo say ya dia we no na wachi no
anya dwuma bi a na hogono so that ne de da so kwa de aka ni nyina ya mani hu no
hey sir
oh yeah mani hu no ya mani hu.
Right, we the actually the prepare ho kra. Ona we mra yes as free boko. Doc, I'm just in free so. Boko conflict. Ye de bia ye tin nsem wo ho kunkum ma ye beto abakra ko ye issue. Me ho abato no he part na koye no a. Che se manfo no nya gidie bi e wa ba no saba we ne ba obazo issue no. Last week emeburu ye wo Kusago Association Kusase for no o me press conference say omo di o mampeni we ya say oba ye ne gidia no mu no ase eyapa nipa be du nwotwe ahwonko this weekend ebe pem nrei also butubutu pa mampeni so de ase no hye kokoso ne ahemfo we ensa no ma ho asem waka IGP ko ho na no a de koto no nya agro ne ka amenko a ye nti asempa boko conflict who say what is the cause the intina omodi de yatwea say yendi ni abudu ni andani for the settle that some bia baba boko de ndi say
of I mean issue no akwa ya de bia ehun asem no ka no I mean kana kakra and they say omunya enuafo omo atrase for several years na em saying underground no yeah I mean na insem when the asasi we so any land issues in nina na I mean of a fundamental issue no and it says nipa etran baby for so long more than I mean 100 years upu omaba be pure indigenous of that place aside that so omo so no edwin say encourage no nyina na omo na omudi enti that play no ena I mean ena enyinia say blew out of am so we a few years bia na ba na akwakoda na in fact I mean me kai say mra ye ba betu aba no esanso wo so ne ho kakra na emomemu entimi ampija with the assumption say new government we ba I mean obetima so me dey minim the aban we ka kire omo ana say I mean enkomo a course na emomo omo ana aba bonte aba because omo di yawo because no mo fi say o senka ba we na timi ye niema 1 or 2 and no presuppose say enkomo bi I mean na course yeah I mean a course on there we are not privy nemom ne aye bekaro and say afternoon nyina we are pleading I mean ajobrel my GD says I mean boko conflict on the solution ebeba which it must it depend on I mean on one so also one no mutimi witaso say you pese peace about government bebem near do as a government one day no trust no eco form right now no president has said utumfo emrem.
Yeah.
Come on. Now menka I would have wished so I mean sankofa answer na no ebe start for invited two groups.
I think he will do that.
Na I mean on for montra da baku. Na unya omo for I mean sometime.
Hey.
Oh yes. Say omo any omo enkomo. No more indecide say what is the way forward. Omo percent to kwano. Omo twaso ana say omo epeso omo sobo. Omo epeso omo sobo. Omo amfa omo a solution emra. Na ye moa omo emma omo ntimi implement. Because the no akwa kodu no say so say who the solution ekomo the likelihood say omo beka say yo na we the intino who the miento momo omo enter them say na nsankura no a ye momo enter them near momo duane ni two fashion no more enjoy at the end of the day. I didn't try to make us answer in this instance there must be a compromise. So obia entimika say me de chinchira ha say na mijira ana say chinchira ha say na mijira or say compromise be I mean it take place near who say first of all no conflict no omo ye involved no omo ye resolve say omo per se ye solve say nipa mienu ko na omo ano and decide say there be kwa ye ko no I mean yabre intino yenya no ye pese ko no ijai because a man develop omo be TV so che say market say ho no intimi emfanction enkofo also omo ko omo ejuma so koye ejuma enyeska omo ntimi enipa bebre e hye de enti to the extent ebedru say afono omo a be opposite there bi ade na ye no emwa emagana intimi entumpo ye ya no emma I mean progress emma intino aban eyebi nemum decision no free of our things I say honum na conversation no
Eshase.
na I mean no fa nanu ya mi hu ne IGP enso ko ho mo tutu bo no me gidi say eno ehuhu ene ma IGP go ja promise bebre I mean ye be fam na me kura na me busa say na memu a ne mu saying what number can you pick?
Dodo was saying anti IGP di I mean na shishabo bebre I think say IGP episode but that might not be the way. So no kra no omunkwana in fact for me say please here former there should be regional balance. Ti untimi ko jina fa ko na unka so me recruit nipa say analysis one way a umfri on memrado na wa realize near o can sabi nka different circumstances unka nti nyina ye ntuebo me ma I mean entokwa no ehuhu no emma ye nka bibia eniseka afa umre chi no on say ade we kra yes sir na ye appeal to them say right
ajobre
but that's it
encourage the tree
but that's it doc sisi asebe ka say Ghana Police Service omo yi omo service personnel nyina every Binduri Pusiga Garu bokoche say the enclave no police before no omo de car kusi ho a na IGP kra ba ma ya attack na o wa police constable de na wotra nti omo free wa ma military atake over na otofo nso ato safre afenu no so 28th of this month up to 1st May omo two sides in here shia o menshia palace said o kan no o mienu nyina shia no betie obia na ohunu kwan ye fa so a a lasting solution to this problem. Honorable
over
when you say adiwe so ha battle on party na mo kapa je say no mo bo former vice president Kwedu woni be mi do man 00000 till last week me buru na press conference mo kan say no more receive so mampani mahama ba as you be dey pa no mo free mampani ho anti mo can say ye to aba ma ona asa wo ba obe kan ye fasen de na amayen And I say, I didn't get them and I don't get it. Say, Omade Aswa, a buying and a manufacturer. Say, who say?
Over there, Penny John Dramani, Mamma, and this Amanyoko, ni bit me, the Amma, you and me all broken in Patem, Asumbi. Asumbi and Bibian can be. Na asumbi ni ba ne mpuntu nso atato esan se omo nso ye Ghana fo a omo se fata se mpuntu ebeyo omo dia misusu dia se omampanyi John Dramani mama ne ndisi amanyoku no anhye efa bi abo se tumi ba meye we amamu ana se meye we amamu ebo a ye de hye omo a ewo boko ne asumbi esan se sani adok di kan ni ye beto aba na tensions wo ho ena ohwemu a over the years tensions no atena ho enti so bia promise so be ma asumdwe a sabi yete de odi amoku ayen katenkwan okoni dim anya de ya de bone kra enti omampanyi John Dramani mama wan hye bonkumbo ene wan hye nifabo ne dia o kan ya eni asumdwe de etoso bio ni se madwene kirem se obi enu ho de fo asem pakodo minim se enya de abokofo omope asumdwe eni mpontio na awose omoti asese asumdwe ni ho a nyaade ometime enya mpuntu a omohwehwe enti womu enka omoti enwa ho mekire kusasifo eni mampurusifo sene ebe ya asumdwe betimi aba momo nso etimi enya anigi ene odoni opepa wa abrabo mo metimi aye de ompese omuye bia otumfo anamo a otu wo sa adwumadie mu eyade a eso ani na ekwanim wahu se wohwe womu ntawantawa no ne fare bayana ne fapemo a okan krato ana ebi say it is a contest over who must or who is truly the allodial owners of the land in the Boku area and the adjoining communities. Ebi no so say ne fa no so
ne nka ne twi de asase ne ne dia ne bia o ma be say dey on say
no
one the basics
asase ne durumri bia ye allodial owners and omo from the Isufrak tribe but we know here omo asase ne omo dia titiriu say eye hwan no mo dia
so no the highest
the highest interest in any land
no mo obi a
o timi okoshe na se hona asem no ba ko kase pa agina sese a ma problem no ababoko na de tosu bio bata eno ho no ahensem and chieftaincy
a flow
from it gives rise because ohine na obeto to sa ni omani nyina na awie na metie nkofo bi na omo nti asese ye nti a ye yo entimi ma won say enyoma mi di kan yes when two groups or two persons fight for that which both of them cannot have at the same time, there's conflict. Minum yeni ye ko ade ba ko yemienu nyina yentimi nya ade no at the same time ade ntawantawa ba enu bi na ekoso boko no. But one of the key conflict resolution mechanisms the use of good officers. Good officers and as a good officer anamontua you and a fire from most traditional societies in Southern America and Africa. Say yenya obia osombo anase sebi enidie ekura no na menteme ho bi ekoso a yedi no simfinfini ma nanim fere ani gidi a omo a enya ntawantawa no wani munti omutie ma yeyo etimi ba enti de aban aye ne se sebe ye nana otumfo setu abebiu oyo hipon kase pa ye nyina enim se eba modern money buo ni ani dia okura bebre Ghana ni wiase afa na nyina enti sa aban ni din sa woso a yeyo ni asumdwe betimi ababoko madwen kire me se ayasem papa o se ye nyina ye fo aso esan se otumfo di kan aye bi da ewo Dagban ene ni mpatem ho na ye wogide mapa se sa na mon ebetimi yansi ebidum so aka se ade na aban on declare state of emergency na curfew nso ommiemu overall say curfew die aban ya ba twam free Kwame Nkrumah abresu nyina ayusu saa oboko saa nso emfa nsatraye bia emma ena unim pefe say state of emergency nso eno nso wani implications enti kasa ene die security for beye e won nchen ti say die soldier for person omu yeyi ena ye wogide se betimi de asundwe ababoko the aya wo soja for the enum say aya na ma temamufo no ho kyere wo mo eba wo mo ana montuo ene sene o mabrabo no e wo se ekototen mo mo sene a wo mutimu dada no a aya na enuma bi eye kyekere kakra but ye wo gidie mapanse se ye wo mediator anase obi a o yusu ni good office so 240 mu a bibia betimi aye kama na ya sere se afanu no nya gidie you see say afanu ni gidie wo de oye adantem de brunife no empire no a osiesi asem ni mu a
entem
ginafo ni mu a aya na asundwe ni ye yontimi nko ntentem mi wo gidie kese pa se saa mere aye wo mi asundwe beba aboko na asundwe aba saa mpatam ho nyina ofa me so ade ba ko aya na ehamia madwen kire me se security fo nyina adwene ho ni se wahu baby aboko wo no eben Burkina Faso ena ye nyina ye nim se mre kakra etwam nso Sahelian area no anya insurgents kra from say edutrafo a wo mutu ana mo no kra ka ho na ma captain Traore aba beji akonya ho Burkina Faso sesi a because Felice na Burkina man no man panyin dada no Kabore ne nkofo no ntimi empia tutrafo nkwa akire ukoboko a obi wo ha oye Ghana ni enso akọware wo Burkina inside obi ha oye Burkina ni nso across border no abeware edrumi mpo a untimi enye nsakraya na ase untimi differentiate untimi fase enye dey enti se Burkina was a problem no na Bokonso was a problem no a oman Ghana ya manye ni anko ho a betimi di oye ni e di abreye in terms of peace and security along that portion of our border. Enti yenim se ho behia se wo se yetu sa na mon mi wogidi o His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se otiase sene a problem ni nyina etie edun ribi asa wonte conflict bi ase a wonti min solve ni ye. But I want to believe that given the rich experience of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, there should be a way out in respect of this. Sene be ya boko ene mpatemu nyina be fa ne ntuma pefra ama bibia aye kama responsibility ni wo kusase ni man prisifoɔ so ombɛte omo ase ni omo aka ewo boko ni nyina nananom ahodo a ewo boko ene omo aka na Ghanafoɔ nyina so yemfa gidie nta akiri se saa mere ya ewo mi no asumdwe a yehu bi da na ebete esi boko ama bibia aye kama ofa
right and I say ye bon pae se Santimewura nimdie kura no se no kan na timi boy ma ye nnedie no abodu di anda no so na eden pa o
ya na eden pa
na nye easy kura entokwa esi ya nam so ma ohena one etu akonya so bi kwache no na kwa kura na ye very chaotic but to kokoso be mu kakra asonwie bai esi hemfoforo ama hemforo mienu ana omokwa kura ni nyina ayi omu nyina yi amane asomdwe wo ho enim se Santimewura to safro no mba manhia se do mafiri omo territory no e no mba manhia yakopon begina kire no atonsu pa eguso afiye firi ona yemrafie na emehwe Kumasi kropon mu nso na Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly is Asante Rogi nanke ye more MMDC PAD ke me the first one go na esema etete ho nche nya grokra je se enibra ba ho na honorable Furi Ajima Buadi Kinzuba bra obaye na nra onen centrofo sia o se e wo se Kumasi krufa no ntoma pefra bio ti mu amote ba bi eni se motra ho no oba ne ma obrese firi no wan firi ho de a ene oba one ne namfuru ne beba o me hwa o ma ama ene the former mayor honorable Sampan de atuja say ade bi ekoso Kumasi kopin mu no emra e wo ho bylaws e wo ho nti anamo no akinzuba pesu tu ne de enimre mu kra amanfo bibira akere obadwo ho samanfo aso odin Kumasi but problem pa ye wo Kumasi e2 kase ne pa e2 first one e ye bola the toss me no e ye decongestion kurumi ye choked opamni pan ne wotwe ho ana o maba ba said o kan no honorable amisha sefroso wona waye crache penny ama mensi bi even though enye metropolis die Tunim assembly bylaws no ye pa. Asama Kinzuba kai, how do you take it?
I mean share baby Kinzuba wo, I mean share Kinzuba baby o sisia. Yɛbɛsan bɔ n'aba so ɛsan sɛ yɛbɔ ne din a assembly approve no ɛnkyɛ bia nti mɛfa kwanya wɛsu na me nua Zuba maka kyerɛ ne sɛ ne tiri nkwa na ɔfa wonim bibi Zuba ɔnyɛ n'adwuma nwie sɛ meyɛ Kumase no na waba bɛyɛ meyɛ papa for pa baako a ɔba KMA so ɔba bɛyɛ adwuma he will go through this as one of the best mayors ever to have worked at the KMA because Brana me DC odi asno na Zuba wo Boase na ohwe adwuma oyɛ wo Boase a na yade a esombo so unim sɛ wa mon homode wo Boase a enkanya de ankobenya kwanya aba bɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ KMA sɛ meyo enti me wogidie mapa ɛwɔ de obetimi ayɛ ofa de wom nyina ne sɛ DC no ankasa na MC no ankasa no na adwuma no fapem ni nyina wa article 143 of the Constitution 1992 say ono no ye administrative ne executive head of the assembly na wasan so agina ma hwe akiri ama mampanyini san say baako for ne san so nyame ani kata nti ono no be hwe akiri ma mampanyini bra mampanyini wa akra okay the local government act of 2016 as amended obehu say assembly bia no a KMA ka ho ne dwuma kese baako a wodi ni say obesiesie ya tena bia meka environment ene ho keka ho a problem kese pa baako a assembly bia assembly say na se bia won kron kitu mu na no mu ni sa problems no aya na metropolitan assembly
say capital crowd
over winim ni nyina but of course baby this can you Kumase there your problem with the waste management congestion no keka ho enti eno ho asem na menua Zuba na o ka no ya ampa se assemblies no the bylaws and a yedwuma. But you put our situation in a specific context. Zuba na oshia media for anameboa and all kind of niswadi hunu ne anamoa obetu eno keka ho. Ofade ehame kakra ne senior ebinumu apagya saa asemu. Of course meti asese Zuba a politician ti omo omuni na fa no ombebo ne yam. Any ya manwazem no over yeti ase. But the fact of the matter is that on twi abanko bu obia utie ne kasa no wo kanu this was somebody who showed more than enough enthusiasm in respect of a quest to improve the lot of the Ashanti region in Kumase. And to hear our reference, Yana now Otumfo say, Ahaye, Otumfo, your friend say, Nikru Kessiapa. Na Yabeba, na Yababe, you or more year, Juma, I will pavement to Sunina. Na Adia Mobeya, Ebeyame Yano, Memma, Musmu, Senia, Neati, na wa one free one. Yababo. Marjorie Chem say Yababo need and Kay to be very sincere with you. Marjorie Chem say be a near Bebo and no pest worker. Oh yes, because a bear mama say send your minim Zuba pa Zuba, Doni pa Zuba penny pa semino, Obemo be a trim on the abode. But essentially be a dear walking the mad your Kai come in no. Ubi a dear walking in an idea you said was yes, the walking in an idea you name that say of a congestion. Sebi Yenuano ma Yama menomini of as if for who being as almost a call mano. But there was a queen muda honsona ubia, warrior nadia biano or Nusunya crying a into a mayor, you must say queen better or maybe I come. Near behind day, anyhow. Sabi, say, will be our Pewasem no or Siawasa or Betjanipa. Inti, acquire se cotre janai. The ebe bought was a Yabebono, and no ababe problem. But me share a ma ni memma a diga. Our central business district will Kumasi in say. Maybe a Zuba Bayane, you must send Fiena and say, on fanning Sankum be other, on Timinius idea. Nemum dear ye papa any dear yenon or behe say. Ubetu na mona Kumasi ayekama kama. Na impuntu ya hiano etumi aba ama bibia ayekama. Dear hami bio of any say enemete Amnesty International for penny bi. Na utie na sema okanwa. Wasi Zuba ba ye stores okra obeto ye no. Wontimi nwie no wawie stores no a Enkanya de anka street mu be congested.
When they say any over the bar.
And I'm say, I'm so Amnesty International or more board chairman or something. I'm say, they said you pay your bond this will me your best, then I say, then you could be in Yamai. This is not to take him away from what he has to do in respect of his responsibilities. But the fact of the matter is that store our toward the central government between a money. Now we are saying yet dako. It's an be able to film what when me and very in is it on your ban and say I said your body or how na bantia or cast or biddy congestia. Yeah, cast a store in Tina amount what it pavement is. Whatever it is, Zuba Wojuma I was oye. Or Wojuma I was oye. Mitia interview be on my mini champagne. One of the media outfits. Asema okay. But be a minute na anya adwene say okwa to blame because I'm not too sure he did better. A problem of one who say even for succeeding mayors in Accra, Obeka said some time ago, near J Blans in time almost see their friend or pedestrian market to Accra. Okay. Yeah. Say nanko for Adwenkyere pavement is no kika ho. Of a dream, maybe more pavement to no more store our stores I can see anymore. Oh, you do baby. Communion hour. Woman now store ni bi. No about kind so what I say. And the American say enu azuba anko ye wo mebo no a muma nyina yem fa nche. Na yem wa no se obeye adwuma na makumase aye kama. Na emom ye kire se o mampanyini ni nyina di o mampanyini ntwe na so ne onkeka ho de eno de enya nu ho oba ye nche. Oba ye nche me de tambia ya me kan se se wo nkrama mienu na ye frɛ baako kai da bi ne ye frɛ baako ensu nyame ye o monkochi na mo a ensu nyame ye o hwa ye nkofa kai da bi zuba oye ensu nyame ye why bi da minim de why a enu ntia ne nsa kan sa atumi we na wa na kai da bi do o kai da bi do mi mo ni diri mi mo kai da bi diri ofa so what I say why bi da why top notch local government administrator onim de woye de eyemanije wo we nyina mu ofa ne se woni minua Dr. Mo akwahine omo kan omuti wa ho a kumase ne asantema ya be kra behwe we ye mrante mienu a omunim de omo ye nti masere se ye nyina ye nta wo machi na omunye adwumason na omunye nipenti de anko ye no ye mfa nche ne ntu anamo a ade pontu ba
docs no what should be the approach decongestion so they can ya bia the kai say mama part time 2008 e man kuma se fo bibire so monto aba MPP for second term no na fo nam kromo pachew subsequent mayors aba nyina am ye bi sesika pamanfo bubu tables ebedu ya ye beto aba no then they stop everything now mu nyina saba e say solution pa any say
over nukure wo mi say ye na ye amanyosem no eba decongestion I'm being very sincere with you. I mean, we've attempted to solve this with a very hypocritical lens. I know kahunti na ya na ye breno. Nyachum no adoso. Over yamma dwadifo no ntiase se on my way emra wom. Aya na me de decongestion me de tutu galamsey hu. De way galamsey na no aduane no ope meboa. E na de o tip pavement so no so na no aduane no ope.
And Galamsey they are okay. And Abraham TV send a message be. Just say we teacher training, College of Education. Na nipa obet me aboa me afa no sika wo demand no. A degree for the any different. It sika watch you know. To say a question no we koli. Say be obet me raise the money to pay. That professional question. Yeah, ka say unya Galamsey be say challenge.
Over is
so that's the you no te ono waka to say me ni adwuma ye kakra baby a me chia kakra me pe manu dia no person me nyende. How do we solve this problem?
And you offer there's a solution to Galamsey and there's a solution to this one. Yamma yenuanom ma ne mema ton nyoma no ntiase se eni se omotena baby a wo se omotena no yenka na akoma pem na yenka no kre emfa nkire wo ma dwen kire me se brone ehunahuna nyaade a ebeboa se ye mo mate asese de mu yi eyade a eha adwene de mu yi emo asanteman emo akumase yɛnka sɛ mu obi antoma deɛ yɛ mu obi ano aduane ngu ɛnɛ yɛwɔ street bi wɔ central business district aka fa mu a ɛnyɛ yi on a normal day but the rules were done so cars and other motorable machines can pass yɛma ɔmo nte aseɛ na yɛnka no korɛ ɛnkyerɛ wɔm. The test really is at a time when we are just about voting.
Sincerity and now hypocrisy.
Sometimes you maintain it within a short while, but you buy to a bar, not a to a boom. A honey problem.
Not the yin.
And I was saying, I said, on my way, yin and can you tell me why you didn't know my money? But of a problem, but I know when they say, we are to be a baby. Munianum MPP for dog and go for I bet Mamma no the album. Once or Pamo, see a kind. So the problem really is how we go about this and the associated politics. Say, you know, no cooperative, and I know Dr. Makwahini all kind the same thing. Brown, we clean up exercise, you know. Or say, or Messias, you crew Marie. Ye Babako, you know, why I bet you say. Wa boa biano bra wa ton nyo mawi a wo de to gatam no gisi ye hu a ye de obemma police fo no ye de uma police fo a mo bia nko frɛ panyini bi me fa akiri sɛ ba cho we ye me de hye ana we ye me sei enti eye collective effort obasi entu na mo anya ne saa enya de ade ye hwehwɛ no ye benya edru bi na ya metu kwa ama no ne a na mi buza mo sɛ esi no mo timi ye mane no ye de yeah, any day.
Only who say, and void of politics. Yeah, had ye would be because they're okay. If you see, ma'am, baby, I'm confined and your politician. But now more kinds of more MPP for. Ye near Toba Mambo powers, Mba power, Mummy and Yasum being trabe being a juma, by highest and this if wa, yen Toba mom, come the bar, or be in your baby tra. Oh, I said, I know come. Said they're okay, and the table not at any. So we walk how more. This is people almost somebody any hammer. So that political is no cronoa. Parties me no tea in mean come make us say, wait, and yet I said, I'm saying, if it was not good yesterday, it is not good today. Will be a final policy in Ankamum, CC, Crumian, Stoppo, Galamsey. We don't do that. We make political capital. You may be a boy, my man for to Obama. We are a final corner.
And the honor problem, no, and the Zubadi any bestre say, Yan Tiny. Nananum entire branch energy. Assembly members say, okay, me entire energy. One more a ton your man entire energy. Send your bayer. Nejumano be koso ma decongestion in particular what you to hona mo mate se ebinom so ka se na se mumma omo baby ntina ya ebeje na motimi apam omo that's a fact because you see I was say aban na ohwe se obema manfo kwanya mo ma ye adwuma Central Market Phase 2 dwumadie His Excellency John Dramani Mama bewie esan se mimini pepe se dwumadi a akamu a ya hyebo se bewie Central Market e ka but of Central Market ni ewie mpo asela ankofo beton no ma o ka akwa
Obia benya
ho bi atena enti clearly I was say ye gitum se o se nyina ye boa na yetu anamo a ebetimi dimpuntu abre ye nyina
okay
yensa be koya no de enso yensa ntimi nkoya no bre a yese oman no yensa nkoya no kwan paso na ye kro ni oman so ye nya ni nyina pepe but the Zuba kan ye de minim so ntimi nyesa ena nya de a obebu obia omo obia mu obia obe na adwuma pepe
okana wa
no sani minim Zuba obu nipa na adwuma so ani a okon kan no nya de a obetu sa na mo no ye betimi ye de atwere ba bi ne yakase amruza mo ahia me ba TV so date say no abrante no kan on fa ne nsan kan obia body mra ne be ye adwuma
okay me da se Doctor, we watch you. What did your car? What can say?
I mean, why, someone, but me for a cracker. Zuba, I mean, or your branch, come, but yeah, no man for a criticizing and say, do be a no radical. And the Yama, go for a criticizing or no, and it's like now. adwene ye no eno ana ono so aba ken but oba enche so the menu no e kan enti no ye ntimi empia no too much enti no I mean amanfo mfanche na mum message going forward no and right now onye MC for Boase onye normal MC Kumase Kiemi boss enti no also nkasa yemu ene how o si hold ne ho a mirror that enti on managing communication ebia enkane in fact me kai say me share folks any a few places that fine say unia be mu a say ne usikasa no say the 2 million no mawa I mean also on kasa no e change enti no me dey urging say ma on fire too much na mom o news we emfa esa ne ho yare na o maintain a very good posture and very good I mean communication and I mean say uti our menu Ambrose I mean kasa enwa ma ye hold brief for anybody na mom I mean ye man nye futu say unim no very well also team friend no advice no so from henceforth we expect better than you you don't say the names or me party member anti only agro card ya no na enye kura no there be into I'll urge you I mean you may and that's all friend no yeah I say no e cry you nyina dey acho but we hope say going forward you know and yema and yes be fine number 2 Chrono anasa I mean Kumase kankro no ehia pa enu ntina anu bebre arazenka ehia ya nka obi enkasa na so why former DC there unim say development no district assembly no metropolitan assembly on any dia share omunsa formally na access 42 in any amending by Act 936 2 me no e share almost until 2 me azuba ekura no eneno it is not easy until no I mean we make a bold move say on the decongestion and ababe chassis but my agent say I mean na jubrewo so on say offer there no and I say you tone so about in chair or very good I mean niswade hu na mom empum to no enye decongestion enquire holistic so it you know on planning very well say okay say I mean decongestion we are I mean the baby just to ensure send offer o can no say say the be a omo ensign emabi and we on here planning serious planning o we planning na o here strategy sign na won si enye mfa no so the be a enye sade no o so ha say atwe no na ha say chia u decongestion no mo so tietiem fa ne enko ade chia na omo asaba enti on the onya time bekra na onye holistic planning so the be a solution or the beba no be far reaching na on sans on for ancient say ade no aside I mean the congestion another serious issue waste okay and no so here pa and you for I mean waste no so ancient now the ancient na on sans on here parking lot and they say baby I won nam e Kumasi bia unya baby parking minim say I mean mrebi honoma echese abrusan krampo usidru level bia say basement no there car park and as a first floor in fact me hun countries bebre ya omusi abronsana ground floor no car park ebi krampo ko ase ba ko mienu car park ko aside that we say adwuma ni nche no na wasan so asi abronsan ba ko a eno no say car park and the congestion say no yehu those laws no me musa say ehinfa and I mean ekro care me for betima enforce so sad say I mean what ba edum ba beto ade unya baby kura emfa o ka ensi na shop owner no ono so apaki o ho no a serious issue and my congestion eba seriously going forward areas be crampo or hon my in tower in this car crampo no I mean efa ho no it should not be a thoroughfare so yemma areas be a will say nipa nko I mean pedestrians enko na efa enu ntina make us say Zuba at this time he should not rush ma on pentem empere ne ho bebrebe na mo monye adwuma no emie hu se ono ne time no or ye bibia yes sonko na no say if you can achieve yes bia one day no sorry na and we no force nye adwuma because ye hu several times enti ohia holistic planning ohia strategy and some of the wama stakeholders no are involved. In fact, idea cry now I mean what plan and also we can have a stakeholder interaction kakra na we the two amount for him now almost do almost feedback eba and sana what started cry go about it so the be implement here at the end of the day no the vision at 936 no I mean bit my age, we solve the issue of the congestion. We solve the issue of waste. We solve the issue of parking. Now aside that, a quite about the dinner. Offer so all the Accra to Kumasi one. So it's a difference, no, very vast. I don't know. Say in fact, Ubi to Kwanko Accra. Na say na wonder. You I mean wonder. Ebiana ye no yenya those kind of buildings but at least kakra bia no I mean ye wono ye burden I maintain nina lies in the ambit of I mean came and then many ambrose at the end they say the jawa na de ye dia so enti no juma e so no say no enye easy job so enunti na make again say I mean if you are able to call her tell him some man empire ne ho bebrebe adwuma no de I mean ye de amano ye nyina ye support on God willing at least for I mean 4 years here obo into onya time na on hihye ne niema yi said the be a oba bonten be kasa kofo be mu said no asama o ka no punch bullet strategy a wo de egu akwan mu say implement ya by all means beboa ama I mean empumtu aba Kumase ama biaka asantima Ghana enkankro beba then I mean I will know that I mean the nation has not all in vain. Last one eschew political polarization nyani nyina ene de amanyosam bedi akiri esa ebia na obi kura ma advice, good advice. But and I'm saying only a chrono, and what the other say, hey, a brandy on pay me ye.
Oh, my capable be a family. On your party, but 18 asa or sacra no a channel panel. But at the end ye, and ye pay 4 years, and ye is you a move pa, and it's a brandy and Timan succeed, affected everybody. And you know, we will not watch him ill. So we wish that he is able to do well. And you know, say advise me about on fun good faith. So you the 2 minutes. I mean, I show on we because but who said here almost canning in wow. It is helping you to be a mistake no and so big baby we MPP ni we CPP and nunti na okasa but bianca near okano ofano in good faith and can no na babe so CD right but I CP I was for Adwenkyere my dear and our here Kessben television and I pay Kessben TV plus Kessben TV and a Kessben TV plus Kessben TV decoder multi-TV decoder and so yes I will DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 and a Kessben TV Plus what digital channel also maybe I'll be to my Facebook live also Kessben television. One mere messaging Kakra na queen him. Senior good evening. So are we serious as a country These politicians are made in university by get rich quick when they enter into MPP or NDC politics. Why compare it to teachers, nurses, and other government workers? Loans on this KMA boss concert, very weak talk. Oh yeah, sure, so a concert. I want you to tell my government that the delay is too much. We are almost 5 months, and the MMDC appointment is yet not done. So till when? The saboteers and appointees of MPP are still in office. I plead with him to speed up for Hafuano Southwest. Can't wait to see our DC as secretary. And the day I came, call Tema, Tema, traditional council. I'm so mupubia. Why you this year? Kofu biaba omunyinuntum. This Masmeya Pa, he's not serious at all. You don't have any place for them, but rather sack them from the street. No wonder this is one term in government message. My name is Joe from Mankesim. Have a good evening. In fact, okay, sorry about that. I'm not opening phone lines, so let me read them. Good evening. In fact, to bring total peace and unity to the people of Boko, I believe President Mahama and other leaders who have openly politicized the long unresolved conflict should first and foremost show leadership by coming out to apologize for the unhealthy comments made and politicizing the issue during the electioneering campaign, which have which has augmented the current situation in the Boko. I hope with this and together with all the opinion leaders in both sides, we can sit down and resolve all the problems. College Ohinejikum from Kufudria. Good evening, I'm wondering if holding a position of power means having authority over those who supported you rise, like in the case of Kumasi Mayor. He should offer an apology and withdraw his statement about whipping the market women. That comment was inappropriate and disrespectful. A ducat from Techimai, and all the way a free a buyer. My name is Mohammed from Boko. The leaders are not coming to town. The Mampusi side. What does that mean? Mampusi for Mefi. Anyway. Good evening, Mr. Host. Concerning the conflict going on in Boko, the leaders and the chiefs in the country should talk this issue very, very seriously. Because this is how it started in Nigeria North. Later became political, and now Boko Haram, Bandat, Fulani herdsmen, kidnapping, and a lot of killing, destroying, and whole community have been burned down. Message, you know what? What to me throw message, but I know what to me, so keep it short and concise. Now, to me, I come on. Say Isaac Takwa, so now, 2-4 is important. Is it not the same? Oh, okay. Maybe, I'm a fan too, baby. Why? Okay. Bit me throw message I hold over for. So kind now that the Kusasi youth are racing against their own Mahama Yarga and Jomama for promising and failing them, the president is running back to 2-4 for mediation. The position should know about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's Chiefs Recognition Act of 1959, using it to enskin a non-royal Boko chief. Okay. Master Planner Junior Kintampo, the NDC is trying to polish and defend what the Kumasi mayor said. He is saying that Zuba will not last anyone. The fact of the matter is that he can't even last anyone, and if he tries, he will end up being beaten by the market women. You should retract that statement and apologize to our mothers in the market. You should better find an alternative to deal with the situation in hand. Master Planner Junior Kintampo. Good evening, Ofa. I am Chairman Niama from Cape Coast, UCC. The current president himself used the Boko issue for campaigning. With some chiefs, now they have power, and it is hunting them. Good evening, Mr. Host. Please tell the NDC man that Mike said his Zuba was the worst MC in Obuasi. I know Honorable Kwame Eji, Honorable Dumensa, Honorable Joe Buampong, he Zuba, and Honorable Elijah Bona. Which of them can be compared to himself? It was under his stewardship as MC that Obuasi became a ghost town. Economic activity became non-existent to the extent it was difficult to get a common banana to buy. I wonder why Assemblymen in KMA voted for him. Mike Aprade. Okay. My camisole track through Titi and a Kawasem. Obisi is in 2 hours Musikama. I miss Honorable Coco Quating. I mix his program on Kessben Adwenkyere. Okay, we are also here and doing our best. Okay. Within the yaw cremo, make us a free agogo. Well, say no, obi eja branti bia. India, unimdia metro. But so true tree, but to say, break a cratty tree in the overtra 20 years so. What we trying to come and go and a bit me a camera, but when to me and 20 years, dear bedding. Go to him, please. These people can worry you. Yeah. Tell the minister he should take good care about the city. About city gas, who direct the cars at KGTI. He must work them very well because they are destroying the work at KGTI. City gas go KGTI no. Masa, no crepa na okano. Ejuma no. Ne yenen se to be a demo because niman piwo no mo. Omo na so mo ko boro no. Good evening, Wofa. Please advise NPP communicators not to talk about the Boko conflict. NDC uses it as a propaganda tool against Dr. Bawumia, and it works for them. Let the NDC bring the peace they promise. Please, when are they increasing the cocoa price? Isian from Brekum. And also the or the buyer and so I don't know. Or say Mr. Ahmed from hey. Okay. Mr. Ahmed, let's have a message in the bio, not my kind, but I'm saying. I say, why did you refuse to read our message, or you don't read messages sent? Hey, I'm reading the messages. Yeah, okay. This one it says, Barowski Siswa, MPP Media Petros. What President Mahama and NDC is doing to achieve justice is just to give a dog a bad name. We don't say no anyway. The mighty minority and MPP are only political party who cares about our Dumbu library traders, not those who came in for blah 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 blah. Okay, so right. Yemra na yemetwaso. Doc, I'm just asking for you. So Public Utility Regulatory Commission, PRCC in Suning Kaniabo. Kaniabo no cost more than 14%. In Subo 4%. Edwuma full so say aketuan tumu ya ban ede ma omo afi bi dey 10%. Nti hwen tumu ya be ya na kire say ede ahokyere mum e na ebeba. The problem with electricity and water. But me water no you thought a boom na eham. Say okay so no mu titi na. Nobody will tell you say they need more chemicals and resources to do that. And then Kania na be a part of us. Be age and Kania so. I didn't want so kwa na air cost. What can I say?
Ofa, you axe to grind. Say Juma hope as I'm in a country. And I say, I mean, campus, KSU, you do Kania several times. Be I mean, you fail exams report.
Actually, PRC forced it on the buy and say, and if run up on crown, a cobon on 9, if we do Canity, do hanging on affected.
Okay. Then, in fact, I'm quite happy to what I'm saying. And I will come a shop and
a crowd saw my catcher. Not the old now,
sir, offer Omaka or Manco, so yeah, the same thing. Dooms on one, your best buy. Say, on funny in work na Doomson in Yai. Says Doomson in Yai, not just impression be criticized about radio or bar, Tembia, Doomson, which is no good. So, I mean, initially started so early, near go on that tangent. But it is affecting us seriously. me care no de abattress point no ese afi emra organized labor and adwumayɛ for a call for aketua ntum aban ka sɛ nea ubetim dia mai 10% adwumayɛ for gitum in fact I mean yenum bi de yebo anyo so kra
10% no
dabi if we say no niema bo no ema afom aban bai kra sell ema afom bread I mean pan one na pan no ba ko 10 cities dan say pan edu 12 cities so aduane bo no so no ema afom eno na bruni calculate you say inflation na say niema bo esi rise fa enti entumu bia bebe bia eka adwumayɛfo packet seriously I mean yede ya na afraid be real income no chese say ukra sika no ani ma
timi toma wo
ade bɛn na itimi etoma wo say ni ye hunu say efomo ana eko so enka no ye maame no obu oba a ukodwuma utimi eto ya kese na me say kra de pokuno utimi to ebia baako mienu enam say real income no akofom ntim pokuno watimi ato ana quarter so ne afra bi jaware ye nwanya jaware no kakra aso skete enye saa enye yi enka ope say uto ebia baako ni mienu na nso no ameno usika sem no kofom enti say ntumu bie beba bebia no eka yen I mean workers no teachers no eka yen so much so na ye kan nyina ye de eba abisi ensu die so ensu de omo etutu bi wo mu fie no kura de sometimes omo benefit kakra but omo use government de no say so omo pu omo etisika eto hono de defray that debt na enkane ade de eka obia almost I mean everybody na de man kane ade na ye serious no and say aside say ye ehia for efie social need na bill no esora na eko no ye nuanom so omo de eye adwuma no omo so no etiti pa se tumu se ya omo ahwe ya na e wo se omo so omo eniema no a omo de ton no omo so no etum enenso okoto ne memu a wa hwe ya na omo so omo to no omo amameto ne emusa se na who cause am ECG enem ene very grid cool omo line no na nsanya ye hu se inefficiency em say mria oboyura adumudia o chese the same baby no binum kra mbo no
net ko nkane e de ma omo no 50% loss so mu 70% tamale kropom nko a illegal connections say enya agro the we are make say this inefficiencies no ena mo boka no mu wi a ya be cheka no
e ho no na asem no offer it is alleged prepaid for a binum the year connection pa bu ho no ukudimi otimi koto 50 cedis na last no 2 months 3 months because omo means be omo edge also we ni nyina inefficiency system no mu a of managers omo ye ECG etimi ehwe every say yen kan nyina emfu ano ye hunu say enka omo timi ehhehye omo niema yi a enka increment no kra no ehia enti adan ti na omo inefficiency no wo say eno emma ebo koso emma ye eni etua enka honum enanka me hwe say enka me era jinapo minister obeka so say de mo ma ye hwe ne ma bi kakra nanka inefficiency no ye ntimi entoto kakra in fact offer me tifri na no some time ago say na o kanu baby say o ma ye mfa inefficiency of ECG no emfa nsoa I mean
no for yeah
it has all no anasa I mean at force no move back enti nanka ye hwese nka omo betuatua abon no kakra ansa na dem increment number but say if we should go ahead and near grant more it is ya hwe ya na ECG for ati adabiem omo kura no say omo nyeska aban ebeboa emom ye free that tangent I say government etimi e catch on say until say inefficiency no mo be fix no mempene ema PURC ema mkwai ema mo ntubo no mbi enti mo solve say mo solve wie ye hu say ebia mean inefficiency no reduce e conform pa afi ni ebe hu say truly no mo hia sika no anase nanu ya ye hu issues as you temaport or procurement process any honka bebre and it's a true inefficiency ukoboka na se ukase o dia bele Ghana for some of us no tiasia enyi
okay
going forward no Mr. government so no need to me amanu say on fa the nine in sifo increment we there me gidi say the toto emreya ye womu ihu a it is not justified.
Okay.
Say you justify no anyhow enyi because the ahochire na eba Ghana for so.
Okay. Merasi. Honorable.
Over.
Isu le kan na de ba ka obi a o.
Over. Ye nnuanu mempi before aye omo hu anwanwa na mi hu adi kronti aye omo yesa. Meka sa wie na ma kire de ntia meka sa asemi but ansam po na meka sa no over NDC amanyoko ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama amfa boko conflict anya politics matete ana mehuhu audio bi a His Excellency no ka se NDC o power na asumwie eba boko ada meka no baby say so be person of verifier onhwe the rate of the occurrence of conflicts in our Bokuno Bra NDC El Power. Meaning, say, Omanpenny John Dramani Mama, no over Fapima, Ujinaso or Kansas. But and non the causal agent for the current situation El Boku. And say, MPP focus say, His Excellency, the higher politics, I mean, who baby are politics in indeed, sometime in January, Honorable Niti would G to Muse and you may be a Nanka. MPP aban bit me aye ni e oboko bra na o grant interview o say asempa enti de e woboko no etu obetwa nyame adom asomdwie beba sene a medi kan ye no de etoso bio dum so eni Ghana sesia ana dum so ni kuma sesia because of as ye kan dum so a se ye kan load shedding se bia enyina mahoden megawatt aye wo no is a chain the omanfo here. Enti enne ebi a free 12 eko say I have for better kanem. Na enwachi no I have for adasum. Di ye shedi load ana ye cheche load kakra na ye wo no. Ma omu ehia kakra ene e friend load shedding. Eno na ya e ba na timetable di akiri. Yes, enu bi na ye ba beto aba na ekoso a journalist Lubusa Yura na said that Ben or de doom so timetable beba na poka kire ne say omo Ghana for nko you omo timetable o kan sa because no say sa time no timetable ni buy beto aba no we kwatia na buy say dog mi no nyina na ye adwuma ku master kan best me so na say me so na ene me so me wo office na ye dudum kan e bu ha edum no a 10 minutes na sa aba me bo a e bu edum na 9 minutes 5 minutes na aba
we you do for hours.
Me block A. Me block A. You do na 10 minutes now, but 9 minutes. So actually say dog me bo.
Ambrose na dey there.
And no ntimi nya dum so. E bia afidie bi na enkoyi na bibi na enkoyi. But samre ya e wo mi dey me hunu timetable bia actually say ye schedule load a e be friend dum so. So can say there na dog ko be so kire say bra na na Akufo Addo ne ba mi ho ne yanum kan ya Ghana hada. Wọ́n say ne wa no abini mu bebre a o kan na dum so ne adum kan ne o. Me so mi nim say 2023 be se busu mi nsia ko busu mi nson Kumasi Krom ha. ni dum kanea tembia no ka ho me ba dog me ba dog be bo dog be ba dog nya what no I'm me I'm setting the tone for this discussion ura fi say we want to say you rad no mama na Mary power plant or the buy and mu 6 units na ba almost one
fine
right so senya no ba dog me ba dog yeah so offer me ba and no senya enya Mary part na mo de ba almost ni mpo a ebi enenka kumase nkane akra nka ye photo jc sam video no so jo mama na kra ba ya mo bo ni tuzo bina dia me kan nyina ne say Joma manye obi a wode ne sagu ni tri so twa jado. You see, wo kana wo ka ayidie. Akatua se 10% enye kra. But 2020 ni 2021 MPP abanya wudi mu akotena no. 2020 mo ma ye 4%. Overtake. No overtake. Me ba. Oh dog me ba. On say o kasa no ma di. Oh so for problem. Overtake. Me ba. 2021 mo ma 7%. Me ba. Debi. Overtake. 2021 yes akatua mu 2021 mo ma 7%. 2020 mo ma 4%. 2020 na mo reason is COVID aba. 2021 na mo reason is say recover a year from COVID 7%. Dey so say admin for so mu. Okay. And then what's the time? 2022, 2023, 2024. Offer. No. Oh, you can check. You see, the average was 20%. Debbie, you can check. Even dog. May say over. Check. The 2021 was lower. 2021 7%. Over. Flow. On say the Oma 497 Oma 497 2021 and now Yama 10 Bra wodi akowura IMF dwumadie mu no wose nyaadia wakoma adjuso of course woti hay wugide ni say MP person have power enti de okan nyina mete ase politics na we mete ase but dog de wo nyina ni dog Dog, mami flu. Oh, that's all the audio. That's all the audio. But it's related to salary. So my dog we are not about so. My honorable we are not about so. Honorable to us. I appoint him. I had a best year. And you see, Uni Bibi, Wofa. Bra, and this year ban we buy. Energy sector, energy wide sector, energy wide, ECG, Gridco, VRA, any more energy wide sector data. Doc, MPP are buying Jaya almost 70 billion Ghana cedis. A BC that. ESLA, Energy Sector Levies Act, or my penny John Damani Mama, they buy say, Yaniji to a woman, I am energy sector debt, and Kuntia legacy debt. Muji 45 billion Ghana cedis. Yangunu de Akufo-Addo aban any Bawumia every year. A calm mini ECG year free power 2017. Now a making profit. It was a profit making entity. By the time I buy 7 January 2024, a card to crew ECG almost 68 billion Ghana cedis. Dog. And any economy in Yakura IMF, Jumedium. Masan's why a very debilitating debt exchange program. Minuka say interest payment, any amortization for the next 4 years for external and internal debt, 280 billion Ghana cedis. Entienne abare ya bay, sika bebro jiji nyina within the next 4 years no or the tuaka. Enti dok e kana mabro egu ho no. Aban ji sika no na wantuaka no a. Yentimi mpa enko amanoni dwaso nko bobesi am fancy o mary nti se ade ni nyina ma adwumefo se ni nyina adwumefo akatua de hina de betua ka na mabagu no nti ube kai a 10% awoka no excellence John Dramani mama shia TUC ani adwumefo wo kire mu kire mu o mu nyina ate ase de hia ne se ya be kire ni o ma poto amoye ye no akire Ganafo na Ganafo te ase a ombete aban ase doc o se ECG any water and tumu no on tiase. Wofa. So when him say and then na IMF we one fourth review of the enhanced credit facility program. Omane Ghana buying air.
Yeah.
Ebema Ghana something within the region of $350 million. It's a kitu view. Edi economy. Now unim. Make away in respect of the light bills. Over here, how many PRs if one says I am a program and before the year remo. May 2023, and I'm with you rem. Every next year, May 2026. In the end, this year, my beto, I am a Jumedian. Ya told electricity needs you more. Ne far by an American. Because I am a programmer, Moody rem once and move free to me, Muno. Someone in perfect said, yes, subsidies. Sika abanye de beche electricity mu ana nsuo mu de ache manfo se mafaka no I am of dwumade no fa enyi ntumu sa esan se okra ogbo besia ho ntimi ntua ne si de na wo de sa no mai eche o manfo and the automatic adjustment of water and electricity prices no eye dwumade e wo I am of dwumade no dog me sure se onim sa de ameke entity de ameke wo kan na per release yewura atofo se de ba ya okay, point 11.2. Also, the PURC has published on its website the validation report of the ECG revenue and collection accounts audit for quarter 23 and full year 2024, even though the structural benchmark conditionality was for half year 2024. And for water, any electricity, there's a structural benchmark conditionality. I was saying Ghana MET, which is said. A buying fence you any electricity and because in a big for
now, can we say so on the check? Because most supply can netco. Now what require only 50%. It means
make me didn't know until one say ECG the cap 68 billion Ghana cedis. Now energy sector wide debt no consider almost 70 billion. Yentimi emma subsidies etia IMF juma modi ekoye no and offer production losses and they are around 40% on the average. It is the reason Abaya and Adwenkyere say for the downstream in respect of ECG Jumedino yema private sector participation emblem because Abaya said it is the only way to ensure efficiency. Now, I said,
another day.
Yes.
She said, yeah, you want to see the justification of the increase. But remember,
justification. Justification any a car easy. Any IMF do a dear, Moody and yeah, on my penny on the money, Mamma, ladies are buying a pet.
Mate,
offer so Ninano and say, I said, Papa, we 8 years. So, I dare say, all right, tracker. This is friendly baby. Issue no, and say, and Kanyano answer intimating naso. And I will say, a car, a more NDC, but to be bree. Emra MPP so buy na eka opa. So okay, IPPs. IPPs no spending at least 1 billion on them every month. And no crampo boy MIA ni bi crampo renegotiate. Ade me pay akacha on say e ka no de enyende. Issue no any say e ka no honma amemu no ubetime bu anaze wuntime bu. At the end of the day no Ghana for emusa say e ka say na wo beto and ni nyina ye excuses. Problems are obeto no solve. And any ato abama na wo de ko back na 8 years time mesa 8 years time no so no MPP for betuka bebre but I mean yes of way right now no all kind of very interesting say Nadia lies my call for 10 minutes now but what happened to na wo different block main block another one stay off for several hours and so na eba find issue no and it's a problem of one man yen solve because problem there a Nicola say MPP and I say NDC obi a no oil printing presser when yankania anya juma omo de light welding yema and almost the whole day omo ntime anya juma and you no enya de opetie no and say oko IMF because MPP so ba na NDC for edia kwa IMF and you know and the enye new nya eye new no and say problem no e wo ho no how are you solving it and no near petty for solutions ebra yenye say ni emfa ensolve na matter na because uka say nam say emfa timetable e ma enti no enye dum so a nia ono tifia light no call off and on off and say huhuru etimi ba enyumre no onta de nyina etimi na eno no how are you solving it?
We are solving it, you know.
How say? Yeah. And say most of the issues was say na intimi entofo. Until one government came, any koto fuel, any.
Mami Musa was.
So very
interesting. Some problems here. What's here one in the? Fuel.
I'm telling you, we are.
I say fuel.
I'm telling you, fuel. Etimitrase na ohun se Ghanaians ya anto abama no say o mama complaining. I've seen some greatest danger now no say ade no say I mean MPP time say na tie say enunti na ya change the new government up. And say if you are complaining I mean nanka I mean here. So, in fact, ECG day all tries to obey justify. I mean, so much. So waste our system no more. It is justifiable. And yeah, whether we it has always been there, but yes, it is unacceptable. So it is unacceptable. It is not acceptable. I mean,
that is why there's going to be a private sector participation.
Because Kai MPP government say your salary increment. I mean for near Mikaipa was 20%. Mikai 20%, you know, 25%. And so no, I mean Mikaipa. Even during the West, I mean periods. Until who justifies how you are, we are government worker, and I'm saying your government, you know, government no just 10%.
The very kind say, Mama, 1 year 7%, and about 4%, but you baby no, and now more the cooler. 20% you better go now. 4% no,
very good. And 4% they did not exist. Yeah, the cola. There was no way I am at
20%
drought.
And 2020,
where's your phone? Check from your phone. Aside and then only anytime, Pachoya invite him. I mean, you confirm that.
Will be about 8 years. Be over fast salary free. Now, any year be the another count. The problem is, no way in your salary increment. I commensurate with rate of inflation. Just how we are worse off.
You are worse off, and we are worse off now.
Won't be told.
We are rate of inflation.
It means that inflation was
not right now. We put 10%. But
now annual inflation 54%. And the MPP. Almost me my salary increment 54%.
But
they say 4% in 2020, 7% in 2021. I won't even controversy.
No. I mean, it is off.
I don't know how
but for that information.
Over the
American in this time, ECG minister by try see a better to near me. Na one can you na so. Two na inefficiency woman ya solve no. Me na begin senka incrementing those tariffs there.
No.
I don't have problem.
No. Offer you know. I say increment na e dey. A train kakra. What about 2 ECG or deka 60?
Then or deka.
O say
then or deka.
Some of these inefficiencies.
So
me bo.
So we need to solve the inefficiency.
No. Say VR reform among can be 10,000 kilowatts. Now mo koto now the 5,000 kilowatts gaba. Na ya bama Ghana for extra.
OJ Esla 45 billion. One fentu aka. Can oforiata jisika na on fentu aka. You can go and check. So you run is and because ECG by 2017 making profit of 500 million cedis. 2017 ECG was a profit making entity.
Okay.
And mismanagement amuja entity. ECG making losses. Now what call IMF program directive say austerity. Now in the midst of that austerity, no, Obeka say aban emphasica emma subsidy. Ofa eka conditionalities ya mudi ewura mu na be
for their mind say year bia na quarterly bia
no enti because we offer o kan omu statement no ha
yes asho manum
o mesi benchmark ni mpo ahwe ska open unya
mo fa ma
enti men kan kire say o hwe de be ye hwe
despite being nyina
aban we ba ye bosu mi ensen
em make sure say light
aban we ba ye no
jina so
aban me say
enti also make sure say light no
na o tan ye num kan ya da MPP tan ye num kan ya o kan hada
enu say
aban we ba ye bosu mi ensen ni
MPP government
MPP government left you light mama dija mo no mo ko se na mo dija
ekra no aye
the
lights were on
ekra ba no fuel I was the
doom so no mo solve the doom so very good solve it
there's no doom so
I mean say and actually doom enu aye doom
the be bedum kan ya na doom so Enzi oto ya do mi fie kan ya ni
aye too frequent
aye de be too
okay
ya say ma so gri edum kan
ya say
endi ani edum ma mo ta ani edum kan ya no kan be de afa do so not at all you can do that mo ta ani edum kan ya generation no
ya time na so me kan message the wrap up it's not true but it is not true that in 2020 salary increment at the MPP was 4% and 22 and 21 for 5%. In 2020, when they stayed at home due to COVID-19, we had 15% salary increment, and the security service after the 15 had an extra 18%. In 2021, 4% increment with 15% interim premium. Also, that make us a chino. Yeah, they call a bit sauce. And then the Mekai Sakuland, the Mekai pa. Good offer. I must run from Sevilla Safo. I'm enjoying your show live. I want to ask them questions. So all the knowing that you were in opposition, NDC cannot make anything different upon their noise and their propaganda. Even cocoa price they cannot increase for Ghanaians. 2028 is just around the corner. Okay. Okay. We all say I'm really disappointed of our labor union for accepting 10% increase in salary. I was told that each of the labor unions collected 5 billion. Oh, massa. So allegation, was what is the NDC man talking about? He can say whatever, but he should not forget that 4 years is just around the corner. And also from Sunyane. Good evening, Ofa. Please, you see the NDC man is confused. He takes a point, unfinished it, and takes another point. And that's him. Now, defense has become very, very difficult. Okay, good evening. In fact, to bring total peace and unity to Boko, the people believe President Mahama and other leaders who have, okay, I think this one, you said it already. Just a repetition. Good evening, please. I'm Ricky from Wa. Tell Zuba to stop what he is about to do, lashing the women on the pavement. He wants his death. He talks arrogantly. If this is what he is to bring, then we are waiting for him. Ajobrewai, Honorable Seo Kan Sakwa. Piti Brim from Abrewan Ko Uti region. Hey, Ghana, we sold our color TV and bought black and white. JM is the paradise you promised Ghanaians. Doom so now, water and electricity increment. Why? JM. Okay. Let the NDC man know that Ghanaians voted for them to eliminate Galamsey, but now it has become worse. NDC, never again. OPK have forgot. So this is the last one. Offer. I'm a Mosechi from Konongo Praso, Umisco Junction. You must obey instructions of the mayor to hit Kumasi. King Zuba, don't mind them. Work for Ghana and work for Kumasi. Greetings to Chairman 24 of Konongo. Okay, yeah, be honorable in 1 minute. The 1 minute there, 30 seconds.
The Employment and Labor Relations Minister, Ignatius Bafo, has announced a 7% increment in the base pay of public sector workers for the year 2022. Listen up. Ignatius Bafo said that the 4% increment, which was earlier announced in 2021, will be increased to 7%.
Okay, fine.
Now, we can
interim premium 15%. Yeah.
And I say this is the relativity ratios salary increments every time.
Right.
Last one.
Doc, we mama ni enko e town nti.
I mean,
We don't care can you ask so mo dia dan e.
But yes, me last one and it's problems are NDC for and so. Complain. Doom so no asaba mo solve. I'm saying mo solve. So waste issues. I mean solve it. Well,
na ene ebra nwumere so no ye de adwenkyere dwumedi is becoming so interested by the time no aso ebenifo a wote omonka anwumere eye Dr. Edmond Opompey, lecturer at Kumasi Technical University, Okasama MPP. Doc, Mr. Honorable Ambrose Amoasian, so a lecturer, we now Kumasi Technical University as lecturers, one for NDC, one for MPP. That's the beauty of democracy. But you have more time, Chimalamia, and a shade with Miami, and I come Sunday on director shade with this, so Kofi to pass, and I feel Isaac Mason, when you had because social media handle, so Kofi to pass away a camera and so my meeting the Kofi Appiah, Yami Adwa, you may say a shape you, Yakram.